We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, we've got a good matchup in store between the Expos and the Milwaukee Brewers. It's Brewers baseball next on the show. Freddie Peralta is on the mound for the Brewers in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
First offering on its way. Underway now on a Friday night as the first pitch of our series misses for ball 1. And guys, we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight. They come in on the heels of a victory last time out, but they've been in a bad stretch recently, losing 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, for me, I'm going to go off script here. I think one of the keys to winning this game, I get it, the pitcher has to throw strikes, the offense has to.
Now he turns on a fastball and sends it deep down the right field line. Gone to lead off the inning.
This guy has some pop. You can't just lay one in there. What happens? He leads the game off just like that. It's 1-0.
At the plate now, Luis Arraez. Pulled toward right center field. Yelich on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. Dero, what's your take as they look to end their losing streak?
Well, Matty, the one thing that jumps off the page at me is the fact that this team leads the league in doubles, putting themselves in scoring position time and time again. Instead of having to get a few knocks, one base hit gets you right back in the ball game. This offense creates a lot of opportunities.
So striding forward now, Joey Gallo. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder and everything went with it.
Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Now the pitch.
Good job to lay off that 1-2 breaking ball. Put himself right back in his at bat.
Here now the 2-2. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. But another look here at the solo shot leading off the ball game. Bottom of the first coming up. Montreal is on. Pablo Lopez, the right-hander from Venezuela, gets the starting nod in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, in a day and age where runs are scored at an alarming rate, this guy's been pretty rock solid. Last 3 starts, ERA under 2.00. Not an easy thing to do, and you'll know if he's on early. If he's good and on point in the first inning, that usually means he's going to be rock solid throughout the rest of the game.
Gallo is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning. And with that, time to take a glance at the starting 9 for these Brewers. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, look out for Lorenzo Cain as this game moves along. Coming into this game, he's among the leaders in the NL in stolen bases, so that tells you enough about this guy's speed. But what it also tells you is he does a pretty good job of getting on base. Keep an eye on him if he gets aboard.
Guys, you take a look at our visiting club as they enter play here this evening. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
All right, Matty, they show up for game 1 of this road trip. They have to find a way to play a little bit better baseball. Coming off a recent homestand where they were only able to squeak out 3 wins, but at the end of the day, the way this team's been playing, 3 wins is a significant positive. So let's see how game 1 of this road trip treats them.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Avisail Garcia becomes the second out of the bottom of the first. And here's Christian Yelich now. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. And he lays off for ball one.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you've got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
Ball taken there. 2-1 now. 3-1.
We all know this guy is a great hitter. In a 3-1 count, this is just what he's looking for. He loves to hit when the count's in his favor like this.
Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Heading for second is Yelich. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer job.
And that'll bring up Keston Hiura as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. In his career, Hiura hits a little over the 270 mark. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
Hey, with first base open, pitcher's definitely going to nip.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Danger of standing in, Jorge Alfaro. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Jorge Alfaro.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Oh, that's out.
The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
Hey, this guy's got an 89-mile-an-hour changeup. There was a time when 89 was a pretty good fastball.
And that misses. 2-1. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. Outside and a full count. 3-2. Corey Dickerson waits on deck. Now the payoff pitch home. He is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Now at the plate, Corey Dickerson, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here's the pitch.
Dickerson.
And a good first pitch as he gets him to bounce one on the ground out towards second. Throw gets him. 2 down. Here's Tommy La Stella now as you get a look at his current righty-lefty splits entering play in this one. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. La Stella, a 32-year-old veteran. He was an 8th-round selection back in 2011.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Pops this one up. Bichette is there. And the inning is over. Leading off the inning, Omar Narvaez, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Hit on the ground out to short. Reined in. And he set down 1 away. Next for Milwaukee, Bo Bichette. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Curveball looked at here for strike 1.
Great pitch right there. That is a huge breaking ball. Not shocked he took it. Got to calibrate that one for a second.
Now a ball lined to the left side. High and deep down the left field line. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. The next 0-2. Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning. Here's C.J. Cron now. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Grounded back up the middle, and that's through for a hit. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit. So they get a 2-out base runner here following the base hit, and that leads us to check out the league leaders in team batting average. And we see there that they're currently ranked 3rd best in that category in the NL. Into the box now, David Bodie, as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe.
This is where you got to take stock in this situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Lifted down the line in left. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. A pause and the 0-2. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. At the plate, Miguel Rojas hitting right at the 1-for-4 pace with a .250 batting average for the season. Line toward right center. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. Around second, he's on his way to third. And he'll get there as he legs out the leadoff triple.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
Hit to first. He's got it. And they'll only be able to get the out at first here as the run is in to score from third.
He's been great on the mound up until this inning, and yeah, he and his guys are behind 2-0 now, but if he can seal the leak and hold these guys right here the rest of the way, this is still going to be a start he can be proud of.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
Great execution of that changeup right there. Great arm action. Batter was totally out front on that one.
Throw in time at first for out number 2.
The third baseman,
Digging in to try it again. Luis Arraez 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ball 1 as the changeup misses well off the inside. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Scooped up. A flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side.
Welcome back as Milwaukee prepares for their 3rd turn batting in this one. And fans of the Brewers have been treated to a lot of production from this lineup so far this year. Within the league, they rank among the leaders in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. When asked about their offense, the players I talked with all brought up how multifaceted their talent is, saying they've got guys that can spray the ball around, guys that work counts and draw walks, and of course plenty of guys that can go deep and drive in runs. Their numbers certainly confirm that, guys.
Thank you, Heidi. This is on the ground over to first, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the center fielder Lorenzo Cain. A bouncer to the left side. And the off-balance throw will be too late, so a good effort that time, but it's and now it looks like they want some time to review that one here, so they'll check with their replay guys. The call on the field was safe, but it was definitely a bang-bang play and tough for us to tell at full speed.
Yeah, I wasn't so sure about him being safe either, but here's another.
So here's Avisail Garcia. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. And it's 0-2 to Avisail Garcia.
Late swing on that curveball right there to run the count 0-2. Don't think he recognized that one too well.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he can put up similar numbers in this one.
And this pitch is right down the middle, strike 1. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Yelich is hitting just over the benchmark 300 plateau. Source of pride for him, I'm sure.
Yeah, Matty, I know in today's game, batting average isn't held in high.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Into the box, Jose Martinez. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit.
Dan, I'll tell you, it doesn't matter what it looks like right there. That lawn dart felt so good.
Oh, Dero, this guy's been due. He really needed that one.
So that brings up the big bat of Joey Gallo. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Comes set with the 0-1. Hit hard up the middle. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
Into the box, Jorge Alfaro, as he will swing and miss at a breaking pitch on the outer half. It's 0-1. So far this season, with runners in scoring position, Alfaro is below the Mendoza line. A batting average under 200, unfortunately.
Yeah, Matty, he's well aware of it. Runners in scoring position, that's where you need to be on your game. He's just expanded the zone entirely too much in these situations.
Martinez at second, Gallo at first with no outs. In the dirt here. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Liner towards second. That's in there. Base hit. Martinez rounds third and is digging for the plate. Throw won't get him.
Now batting.
And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. To the plate now, Corey Dickerson, as he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. Garcia has a read on it. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And he is safe at the plate. It's now a 4-0 game.
Now batting, the second baseman, Tommy Russell.
You'd have thought someone had a radar gun on him with the effort he put into that throw. That's a cannon of an arm right there.
Digging in now, Tommy La Stella. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him. Hey, if you're going to get a swing on a pitch that far in off the plate, pretty much options are wide open.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. And there he goes towards second. Bounce to first. Reined in. And he'll take this over to the bag for the out. But meanwhile, the runner moves into scoring position at second. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Miguel Rojas, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Grounded to the right. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Boy, I don't know about that pitch selection right there, Dero. You have a base open with the pitcher on deck. Not very good pitching right there.
Dan, as a guy who hit 8th in the National League a time or two, nothing's more difficult than to try and mind meld with the pitcher and come up with a game plan when you know you got the pitcher on deck. Shocked
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. To the striding forward now, the Brewers cleanup hitter, Keston Hiura, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. And this one is gone. A home run. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 16 for him on the year. As they get on the scoreboard here, it's 5-1.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here is not the end of the world.
Now batting, catcher.
Stepping in now, Omar Narvaez. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And low, it's a ball and a strike. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Grounded weakly to the right side. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. Digging in now for the Brewers, Bo Bichette. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. And it's quickly 0-2. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Curveball, but he can't get him to chase it. 1-2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Here he comes again, 1-2. And oh, a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning. Now batting, C.J. Cron, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Here's the pitch. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
Hey, I got to commend him a little bit. Leadoff homer, and now he's 1 pitch away from getting out of this inning without any further damage.
Line drive, that's a base hit into the right center field gap.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
At the plate, David Bodie. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. 2 out with the man at first. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. And he's able to get there on the long run, and he covered a lot of ground there as the side is retired. But the Brewers get 1 back on the solo home run. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Jonathan Villar.
Jonathan Villar.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. And he takes this one high, 1-1. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Here it comes. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. He'll throw down to first, 1 away. Now at the plate, Luis Arraez. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. It's a 5-1 game here in inning number 5. softly hit here to the left side. And plenty of time over there at third to get a glove up, and there are 2 down. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next will be the right-handed hitting Jose Martinez. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. Oh, 2 the count to Jose Martinez.
Hey, down in the count 0-2, I'd like to see a little choke and poke right here. Maybe work it up the middle or opposite field with 2 strikes.
Hit back toward the mound. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game.
Now batting, right fielder, Joey Gallo.
Here comes the Milwaukee skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So he'll depart here in the 5th after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around. First offering on its way. A runner on first with 2 away. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. One and 2 now. Counts even 2-2 to Joey Gallo. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Here's another 2-2, and it's fouled away. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Back here in Milwaukee at Miller Park as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Now here's the pitch. Liner toward right center. And that's going to be a base hit. So a great job off the bench as he's aboard to kick off their half of the inning.
Definitely tried to elevate the heater right there with 2 strikes, but caught way too much of the plate. Nice execution by the hitter.
In now is Lorenzo Cain. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. Gamble isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. The tag, and he's safe as they close the gap to 3 now.
Well, this is a lesson for all those pitchers out there. When you allow the leadoff man on base, it always comes back to haunt you. With no outs, I thought they might hold the runner at third, but they send him anyway, and the run scores.
So here is Avisail Garcia as he'll take a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now. Has a look. Now the pitch. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2. So here's the cleanup hitter, Keston Hiura. He's coming off a solo homer in his previous trip. Drilled right back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. The relay on to second, but he's in safely as a run also comes in to score, making it a 2-run ball. Standing in now, Arraez as he sends it on the ground to first. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
Now batting, shortstop,
At the plate now, Bo Bichette as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. No hits to this point. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1.
This right-handed pitcher, his bread and butter is that two-seamer, and he loves to throw it inside.
Line to the right side, but foul. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. Brent Suter takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jorge Alfaro. He was a strikeout victim his first trip and then collected a base hit his last time around. Therefore, it is Garcia, and he's got it for the first out. In now, Corey Dickerson. He hit a sac fly earlier. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he's way off balance with the swing there. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And Dickerson behind 0-2 now.
0-2.
Lifted in the air to center field. Kane on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting, the second baseman.
Standing in, Tommy La Stella. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Right side and right into the shift. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And the recovery will not be in time at first, and the inning will continue following the infield single.
Hey guys, I think the pitcher was just trying to steal a strike right there. I do not think he expected to get ambushed on an 0-0 get me over breaking ball, but that's exactly what happened.
High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball 1. Against left-handed pitching so far this season, Rojas has a batting line residing in the 290s, looking to boost that even higher here. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. 2 out with the man at first. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Kane is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is. So that'll bring up C.J. Cron. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
1-1 the count to the Brewers' first baseman. A bouncer up the middle. La Stella fields it cleanly, and there's one down now. Striding into the box, David Bodie. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. 1 out, nobody on. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
Here now the 2-2. is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Oh, I love watching a pitcher that can run a good hard fastball in on a guy's hands and completely lock him up. That's such a tough pitch to do anything with. If you can locate your fastball there consistently, you're going to have a lot of success as a pitcher.
Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. The windup and the 0-1. Now a swing and a little flare out to left. That gets down and the inning continues. And Lorenzo Cain on deck loves to see that. It means he'll hit here as well.
Yeah, Matty, I mean, the numbers don't lie. They've tagged him for 10 hits, including that last one.
Skipper's out of the third base dugout on his way toward the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So as he departs, he'll remain responsible for the man left aboard, but he cannot lose this one. Arodys Vizcaíno, a right-hander standing 6 foot even, will take over the pitching duties here. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. And he falls behind 0-2. 2 out here and a runner at second. And this one's inside and high. 1-2 now.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing?
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Sal Romano is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Robbie Grossman is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here.
Pinch hit. Robbie Grossman.
Bounce to the right into the loaded up infield. He's got it. Throw, got him, and that's a gorgeous play. Jonathan Villar will stand in to try it again as we take you back to the top of inning number 1. Here he was leading off the ball game as he got things off on the right foot with a solo home run. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Wow, great pitch right there, right? Changing speeds. How about that straight changeup? How about that swing? Howdy, if you're waving at me.
And they'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Now batting, third baseman.
Ready now, Luis Arraez. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Nothing doing here this half. Aaron Bummer gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Now at the plate, Avisail Garcia. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring.
Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center, as it ought to be good for extra bases. And the Brewers get a man into scoring position on the leadoff double. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder up, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
2 balls and a strike now. And this ball is popped up, drifting back behind the mound. Oh, and he misses it.
Well, I'm not sure if he played this a little too nonchalant or he took his eye off the ball a little bit early or what, but it's never a good look when you can't make a play on a pop-up like that one.
Striding in, Keston Hiura, and he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone, 1-2.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
He's right there. 1 there. On to first, a double play.
Now batting.
Oh, that's a rally killer right there. They were in great shape with 2 on and nobody out. But the double play is the last thing you want in that situation. Just a runner at third now, but there's 2 outs.
Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Fouled away. Lifted in the air out to right. Gallo is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Brewers strand 1. They're still down. Ready for another chance? Jose Martinez for his career in this matchup. He's got a batting average of .444. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. Yelich able to take this one in, and there's your first out.
Now batting.
Here's Joey.
Gallo.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Right back at the mound. Bichette's got it. On to first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick outs.
Now batting.
Digging in, Jorge Alfaro. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is.
1-1, no strike.
Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1.
Hey, this offense is going to have to change their mindset. If they're going to get swing and misses on that slider, you know he's going to go to that well. They're going to have to be willing.
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch, and the inning is over. At the plate,
Leading off for the Brewers.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
Nick Whitgren is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Hard on the ground towards short. Scooped up. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away.
Now batting.
Coming to the plate now, C.J. Cron. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. Sent on the ground out to second. There is La Stella, and that's the 2nd out.
The third baseman,
So 2 gone now in the Brewers' half of the 8th, and that'll bring up one of the better clutch hitters on the landscape, David Bodie. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. The windup and the 0-1. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. Lofted in the air out to right field. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double. And if you're wondering what's left on the Milwaukee bench, there you get a look at it right there. We'll see if one of those gentlemen is pressed into action here. Orlando Arcia will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. Right down Broadway that time. Strike 1. Looking at his career totals, Arcia is slugging a little under the 400 mark, so the chances of his connecting with the ball right here aren't particularly good. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Milwaukee leaves 1. Still a 2-run deficit. It's 5-3. Corey Knebel comes on to work now, and he's their usual closer, but this is obviously not a save opportunity.
Yeah, and this is all about just getting...
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike one. High pop-up. Modi shading to his right. And that's the first out of the inning. Settling in now, Tommy La Stella. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch on its way. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
The 1-1. Misses for the second ball. 1 out, nobody on. And a swing and a miss as that looked like self-defense there. It's 2-2.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor and he's swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
Fouled off.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Another try at 2-2. Now here's a swing and yet another pop-up toward the left side of the diamond. Modi ranges back and he has it for out number 2.
Now batting.
Ready for another shot now. Miguel Rojas. 2 for 3 for him so far, including a triple. He's set and the pitch. This is on the ground over to first. Reined in. And the off-balance throw is right there for the third out.
Hey, it's never easy scoring runs against a closer, but this lineup is setting up perfectly right now as the leadoff hitter leads off this inning.
Nick Anderson comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the 9th inning. A ball and no strikes.
Count 1-0.
2-0 to the Brewers center fielder. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. The 2-1 home.
Ball 3.
Yeah, well, down 2, you better believe they gladly take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner on and get that tied run to the plate.
Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
Now batting.
Stepping into the box, Avisail Garcia. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. This ball will be chopped foul. Here comes the pitch for Garcia.
1-1.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hot shot down the line, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Here it comes. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0.
You have to find a way in this situation to look in that on-deck circle and find a way to get your best hitter to the plate with a chance to tie it.
Got himself a 2-0 fastball there, but he couldn't connect. 2-1.
Gotta love a reliever that comes in firing bullets, and his fastball is a good one.
And this will be a called strike 2, and trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight. The Brewers down to their final strike. Grounded back up the middle. Throw on to first is in time to get him, and the Expos will put an end to their 3-game skid as this ball game is over.
And he puts a bow on this one to end it. How about his 25th save of the season? He's proven to be a solid tool at the back of the bullpen, and every team needs one of those.
And this evening's contest comes to a close, 5-3 the final. Montreal jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Pablo Lopez earns his 8th victory of the season. Nick Anderson closes the door for the save, his 25th of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
We remind you to please drive home.